Hi guys, thanks for joining me here in the dark room with Mack Photos. I'm Mack Million, and today I'm bringing to you part 4 of a 4-part episode where I'll be joined by model Nirvana Manic as I walk you through a photo shoot using a 3-light setup. I'm going to show you how to position those lights, the reason for the position of those lights, and why I opt to use a 2 or a 3 light setup on particular shoots. And I'm going to show you a comparison of using only the key light as well as the 3 lights. So let's hop on over to the other side and take a look. Okay, so here we are on set with Nirvana. We have Nirvana posing against the pool table here. Notice the 2 lights that we have set up in the background. Both lights are positioned at a 45-degree angle on opposite sides. Both pointing are directed towards Nirvana's back here. As we move out, you'll see our key light here. We have a 600-watt strobe with a 32-inch softbox that is acting as our main light or our key light. This first image is with all lights turned off with the exception of the light to camera right that's positioned at a 45-degree angle behind Nirvana. Notice the rim lighting that we're getting from Nirvana, the top of Nirvana's head. It extends down the hair, down the arm, as well as the hip here. This is what we call rim lighting. Now this next image here, we've turned on the light on the opposite side. So you'll notice that we have now rim lighting on both sides, on Nirvana's right side as well as the left side. Now we have all 3 lights firing here. We have both rim lights as well as our main or key light. And notice just the highlights and separation that those rim lights provide in this image. Now I've turned off all lights with the exception of our main or key light. Beautiful image, but very different from what we saw with the 3 lights. And here we have both images. The image that was shot with only the key light or main light. On the right, we have an image, the image of all 3 lights, the 3-light setup. If we take a look at the image on the left, although it's a beautiful image, for me, it appears to be a little flat. Not so much dimension. If we look at Nirvana, if we look at our subject here, we look at the pool table, particularly the back rail of the pool table, as far as the bar in the background and the foliage in the background through the window. It all tends to merge together. It all tends to look a little one-dimensional for me versus the image on the right. With that rim lighting, we really provide separation between our subject and our background. So if we take a look at this image in the same respect, Nirvana being our subject, we look at the back of the pool table there. We look at the bar and the stools in the background. There's separation. There's a greater depth or dimension to it. If I had to compare these 2 images, I would say the image on the left is somewhat one-dimensional, where I'm getting more of a 2-dimensional aspect to the image on the right. So there we have some differences in why I choose to shoot using a 2 or 3 light setup versus key light. Well, as usual, I hope this episode has been beneficial and you walk away with a better understanding as far as using multiple lights and the concept of rim lighting. Until the next time, get out there, get shooting, and remember, make every shot count.